Hello, welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome. If you're new to the channel, thank you so much for joining me. What's going on with your cards already? My name is Christine, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to another Aries tarot reading, Aries love tarot reading, Aries love reading, and as is pretty much always the case, Aries love messages reading, channeled love messages from your person, messages from their higher self, their feelings for you, your feelings for them, who's making what move, if any, what's going on in your connection. Let's take a look at the energy coming in. It's the Queen of Cups and the Three of Cups. Well, I'm really liking this for you, Aries. Of course, really healing energy here with our Queen of Cups, Cancer energy. Look at the lotus flower holding up that cup. That's a lot of emotional vulnerability, availability, a healing energy. You know, it's the cup here in a lotus flower. It's humility, it's feeling a lot like apologetic energy as well. Healing the connection, some kind of meeting here, reunion energy, Three of Cups. If it's possible for you to see your person, this is most definitely a very healing interaction, a healing conversation. If you're not able to meet with your person in literally the 3D, this is still a healing conversation, communication. The Three of Cups is a reunion energy, and it is around communicating. Again, it can be in person, in particular around celebratory events, weddings, birthdays, graduations, anniversaries, family, barbecues, whatever the case is, friends. It's also Mercury and Cancer energy. So it is coming here with our Queen of Cups energy, very emotional around the love, very healing. And Mercury, of course, is the planet of the mind, the planet of communication, timing, divine number, divine timing, communication, a soul connection energy. So I'm really, really liking this energy that is coming in for you, whether this is in person or via message. As you know, or maybe you don't, if you're new to the channel, I often talk about Mercury being really so closely associated with reading and writing. But it's really about how you communicate. So if you are able to see each other, then that's probably how this is going down. Either way, if you're not, it might be archaic to the emperors here. It might be, and it's wanting to be your overall energy. It might not be the case that somebody's actually handwriting out a message. It could be, depending on your situation. You know, love notes in person. But it's connecting, of course, with social media, SMS, email. But it's really about how you normally communicate. The Emperor is already wanting to be here, Aries. This is your energy. Also Mars energy. Cardinal sign right there with Libra, Capricorn, and Cancer. Likes to get their way. Kind of protective energy. In control, you could say. Now, I know it won't be for everyone, but you could be dealing with an older man. You know, that's very often coming through here. It is divine masculine energy. This is, of course, your reading is not about gender. We all have divine feminine and divine masculine energy. So this is that energy of just really kind of going and getting what they want. And we saw that Three of Cups and the Queen of Cups. So I like that they're coming in here. I feel like out of shadow, out of ego, coming in a really emotionally open way, a very supportive and healing way, and wanting to communicate with you. At least that is what they're wanting. So let's see how things are going here. Aries, you'll find your zodiac readings on the channel, of course, the Tarot Closet. You'll also find them in the description where the playlists are also listed, as well as all 12 zodiac signs. You'll also find all signs tarot readings, collective love readings. These are love readings for the collective. And if you're on a twin flame journey, there are very long, very in-depth twin flame readings below, so feel free to explore. Let's take a look at this energy. It's the Page of Wands and the Magician. Well, I sure am liking this energy because the Emperor, we already know, is going for what they want. And Mars around this energy, by the way, that, of course, is connecting to the Emperor energy here. And, of course, also you, Aries, you and Scorpio, both connecting with Mars, the ruling planet. And that's, you know, it's the planet of action. It's how you do things. It's a passionate energy. And there's also a completion around that. So something is changing here. Something they're wanting to say. We're so early in, but it's just really clear. The Magician here is manifesting, going for and getting what they have been manifesting, which is here in our Emperor energy. And that's you. That's soulmate energy. And of course, that's the renewal energy here with our snake. You know, they have to shed skin. They just have to for the renewal. Of course, this is infinity here, truth, balance, the balanced energies, which, by the way, are coming through here in our divine masculine energy. Not in shadow, definitely out of shadow, out of ego, at least. This is the move that they're making where they're at. That's also an 8, of course, and that's an action number. Yeah, as above, so below. Taking inspired action, like making it happen, turning visions into reality. This is Gemini and Virgo energy, and also Mercury. New beginnings, taking this opportunity, and yeah, there's a lot of potential. So it's a really interesting energy because we have our Emperor here getting ready to communicate, again, whether it's at somewhere in person or by message. For those of you that this is in person, this is kind of an energy of travel for me too. I mean, this is the inspiration of the urge. You know, this is, you can see that they're wanting to connect. Birds are messengers. You know, and this is a fast energy around matters of the heart. Granted, it's page energy, so it's interesting because it could be someone younger, but it's also just kind of like a student energy, trying to figure out how to go and get this. What are they bringing to you? Is this an offer? I'm feeling a remorse energy and, again, a healing energy coming in. So you can see them carrying the wand. Look, there's a ribbon on it. It's kind of an urgent energy. It's like a gift. So is this around an apology only? Is there remorse or something else? Is there an actual physical gift? Is it an offer? They're trying to figure out here, because these are messengers, how to communicate. And it could be literally, for some of you, getting to an actual place, you know, if this is in person, Aries. Aries, I'm channeling for you in April 2024, and you could be here in April 2024 in real time. You could also be here many months, even years later, and that is because this is a timeless reading. You're here when you're meant to be here. This is a fated connection, Aries. It means there are messages here for you. So welcome again. I would really appreciate it if you took time to like today's video and subscribe to the Tarot Closet if you have not. Thank you so very much. Let's continue seeing what's coming in. The Ace of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles. It's clear what they want, literally. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius energy. This is the mental clarity. Look, they're holding this sword. It's kind of vibrating. It is kind of an element of surprise, you could say, out of nowhere. That sword, that's communication. It's clarity in your relationship. It's information. It's transactional energy. And it's on the crown, which of course is connecting us to higher power. Messages from the divine. The crown chakra, I know. The energy of I know, you know. What I want, what I wish for, what I want to make happen, what I'm hoping for here. And it's surrounded by a whole lot of butterflies, which is dark to light energy. So it's definitely, I feel, out of ego, but it's also a revealing energy. It's a transformative energy. It's a new beginning. And there's the bow again. Here it's blue. And it's, for me, it's really connecting today in a major way with the communication, throat chakra, which is also connecting us with that magician. So both co-creating to make what they want happen, like get a move on, but also communication with you. And clarity coming here with our 9 of Pentacles. What do they want? Virgo, Mercury energy. This is love coming in. Who's holding on to that 10th pentacle? That's the magician. The magician has that 10th pentacle. Were you in a long-term commitment? Were you working toward it? Was it on the table? It's coming in. It's back on the table. 9, of course, is connecting us to fulfillment, attainment, fulfillment, things coming to fruition. And again, 1 pentacle shy of the 10 of Pentacles. It's a slow-moving energy, but it's a long-term energy. And yeah, we have our little fox here in a cloak. So there has been something going on. And we already know that. You know, because I am feeling that humility coming in, you know, connecting us to apologetic energy. Okay. Let's see what is coming back. Okay. These are already coming off. It's the Page of Pentacles, the 7 of Pentacles in reverse, and the Knight of Wands. You're definitely tired of waiting. Venus and Taurus energy. You know, you've been here. Waiting, patiently waiting, having put in a lot of love, a lot of time, a lot of effort into this relationship. That's really what this is. You know, it's being patient. It's been delayed. And you've just, you know, look, we have our bird here sort of overlooking this energy. Yeah, those are nests here. Those are nests here. Look, there's crystals in them. So it's both a healing energy. It's also clarity. You know, crystals a lot of times connected to, of course, well, all kinds of things. Manifesting, making things happen, getting clarity, healing energy, all kinds of things going on here. And in the 7 of Pentacles, you've just been waiting for things to work out, been really patient, waiting for the clarity, waiting for them to have the clarity, waiting for, I feel like that pentacle the magician is holding, the 9 of Pentacles, it's in reverse. So it's like 1 foot out the door, maybe even 2 feet out the door. It's in the partnership placement, and you're waiting on this energy. Aries, Aries and Mars energy. So of course it could be another Aries. It doesn't mean that it is, but if it's validating for you, then it's here. And again, it's not about gender. It's about the divine masculine energy here of the Emperor who's going for it, who's making some plans. There's some strategy here, and they're planning something out. I mean, we already saw that. So for some of you, it could be around again in person. It could also just be the communication. And here's more page energy. We saw that Page of Wands. You know, wanting to communicate, trying to figure it out, possibly even making travel plans, but thinking about what they want to say. So it's the Page of Pentacles, and it's that energy of figuring it out, like a student energy. But it's the Pentacle. It's the new beginning here. It's around your relationship. And look, there are the crystals, the clarity, the healing. There are 3 rabbits, bunnies, as we say, Hase. Here in Austria, you know, that's around fertility. It's around new beginnings. And look at the leaves here. Of course, that's around change. Kind of swirling around, trying to get it together. And hello if you're in Canada, by the way. And those are maple leaves, which are connected to love. Yeah, they're trying to figure this out. Knight of Wands. We already saw that Page of Wands, so kind of handing off the wand to our Knight of Wands, who's actually making the move. And there's some kind of offer. What is that? Apologetic energy. Is there something more? Kind of looks like there's something more here. Are you just waiting for an apology, or are you waiting for something bigger? Next level, 9 of Pentacles. Again, going back into that, or going to the next level, or starting again. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Angels, and Ancestors. Please show us what Aries needs to see. Aho. the Fool. That, of course, is Aquarius. There's one here that's just screaming to get out. Uranus energy. Is there anything else here? It's the King of Pentacles. This is the new start that they're looking for, but it's also a validation for me that there is also an apology here, and also what you've been waiting for. Taking a chance, a new path. The Fool's journey. Like starting over, you know, again, a new beginning here. What you've been waiting for, what they've been taking forever to do. Our King of Pentacles is here, so here is that 10th Pentacle. I feel gotten directly from the Magician card. The 9 of Pentacles back. Right here, look at the victory energy here in our King of Pentacles, who knows what they want to do with it. Look, they're clear. They have the crystals now. They're not swirling around anymore. Here, look in our page. Sort of like trying to figure it out. Could be younger energy, immature energy, you know, commitment issues. But trying to figure out here, just a little bit scrambled, you know. And our King of Pentacles has them all on, and it's a distinguished, you know, again, it doesn't mean that it's somebody older. It's the growth here, you know, around the change in commitment energy and emotional maturity and all that. And we saw them coming in with a much more vulnerable, open energy too, around emotions. But our bunny here, our older bunny here, representing that energy of the king, knowing what they want, being clear. So coming here again with that 10th Pentacle, the 9 of Pentacles is back, catty corner here. So the pages, I don't know how long they've been holding on to it or what is going on around the energy, commitment, you know, commitment issues, something with next level. Is there other contracts? It's not really clear at the moment. I feel like you know, but we're going to keep going. But then it's going here into our 9 of Pentacles. So this is holding on to it. It's like, hello, you're tired of waiting. 7 of Pentacles in reverse. So here it is. You've been waiting for this. King of Pentacles to show up, which for me is a really strong energy connecting us to the Emperor energy. The Queen of Cups is back. The High Priestess is also here. Look, it's coming here with expansive. I think this is yours too. Hermit, where things have been. I also think this is yours. Oh, wow. Yeah, so look, the Empress is here. It's coming in reverse. This is exactly where things have been. And the energies are here, the imbalance of them. They have been in shadow and ego, but I also feel like they're getting out of that. So that's the imbalanced energy here, because the Empress, the divine feminine energy, and look, the High Priestess, divine feminine energy here, and both in reverse. You know, it's a clouded insight, kind of blocked, and not revealing energy. You know, there are some things we need to keep to ourselves, and there are other things that we don't. And clearly this isn't one of them. How they feel, apologies, truth, true intentions. This has stopped everything. And it's what you're literally waiting for it. So it's the imbalance both in your person's energy. It is a validation for me that there has been some emotional withholding, you know, a lack of emotional availability, truth around feelings. That's really clear. But it's also telling me that you're both here. I always end up sounding like Dr. Seuss. This is the counterpart to the Emperor, the Empress, and the counterpart to the Empress is the Emperor. And yeah, somebody here in this connection, gee, I wonder who that is, hasn't been honest. The separation, it's still going on. I feel the Hermit energy. It's connecting here though with the Fool, like what's on their mind. But this is the separation for me. And also your person reflecting. Virgo and Mercury energy, both of you, where you go to get clarity. And, you know, quest for personal truth, figuring things out. So, again, the counterpart, you're both here. It's really long-term energy. And when the Emperor and the Empress, you know, they belong together. And when it works, it's like power couple. When it doesn't, it's also power couple, but in the other way. And the healing energy is back. I really like this. The Queen of Cups with the Full card. So this is, they're coming in here in a sincere way. Like they know what they want, but they also know what they need to do. And it's also connecting here with the expansive energy, which is connecting us with Jupiter. Pisces and Sagittarius energy, the planet of prosperity, expansion, hopeful energy, growth, you know? And you could say luck, turning point. Yeah, for sure. Also, I think of that as timing. And what's really interesting about this is when you get out, when you get the wisdom that you need, you know, infinite wisdom, this guardian of the night, inner transformations, literally, this nocturnal energy connecting here, the illumination, trying to figure some things out. And we can see in the High Priestess in reverse, actually, that this is somebody that's has been in some shadow and ego, I feel, and has been unclear and has been taking way too much time. Again, I don't know if this is just around commitment or the next level, if there's other contracts involved. But when you're getting out of the Hermit energy, you go right into the Wheel of Fortune. And that's Jupiter energy, and that's the expansive energy, which is here. Things coming to fruition, attainment, fulfillment, and going into that Jupiter energy, which is connecting us. Of course, you go into the Wheel of Fortune. So getting out of the Hermit and going into the Wheel of Fortune, which is here, in this expansive energy, that's when something starts to change. It's a turning point. Fate and destiny, controlling what you can, letting go of what you can't. So, yeah, this element of time, of whatever's been going on here. But this Emperor taking things by the horn, quite literally, getting out of here and getting on the move. The Knight of Swords. Well, they have a lot to say. Libra and Mercury energy. Yeah, right here on the sword. We saw that in the Ace of Swords, the clarity. What they want to say, what they need to say. Like a lot of talking, you know, and coming in here really fast. Like they've had, well, a little bit of wake-up energy. That's the Ace of Swords coming in. It's sort of like my protege for judgment, for Archangel Gabriel. The angel for messages, the herald of visions, getting all kinds of clarity here. Communication, having a lot to say. It's connecting here with our King of Pentacles because we know they've been thinking about it again. It feels like it's been going on for a long time. The Knight of Cups is here. The Knight of Swords. The Knight of Wands. The King of Pentacles. We don't have the Knight of Pentacles here. Yeah, this is... So we saw... This is way too many, so those aren't yours. It's that cup, look. We're bringing this cup here, the Queen of Cups. So this is a sincere apology. I'll tell you what, that's in there. And what else? They grabbed it. So this is a really healing energy. It's the truth. I feel like it's the truth around how they feel. It's a sincere apology. And what else? Because, you know, 9 of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, getting us into the 10. The Fool here, the Emperor. The expansive energy, again, getting out of the Hermit and going into what is bringing in a Wheel of Fortune energy for me of a new start here. So there, you could say kind of an offer, but I'm also really connecting with the Lover's card. See if it's wanting to come in here because I do feel that there's more. This conversation or whatever you have to say to each other, that there's a decision around it. Of where you're going, like where you're going from here, or are you putting a pin in it for later? Knight of Cups, Scorpio and Pluto energy. The Princess, Prince Charming, you know, with some kind of proposal. Right in the middle is just that, you know, trying to figure it out, Page of Pentacles energy, and then right on the other side is the Knight of Swords, and then the Knight of Cups, and right, where did that go? Yeah, over here, the Knight of Wands. So this kind of, yeah, you know, almost an out of the blue energy, but a vast energy, like figuring out what they want to do, what they want to say, what they want to offer. It's all here. And the Queen of Cups, again, coming back. I'm really liking that healing energy. So that's too many, but this is clearly yours. And here's the Ten of Cups. So this is definitely more than an apology. Our Emperor here is coming here, yeah, with the Ten of Cups on their mind and the Ten of Pentacles on their mind. Were you had you built a life together? Were you building a life together? Was it on the table? It's quite literally on the table here again. It is a new cycle, the end of no contact, no communication, and or in separation. For some of you, there is an in-person energy. I don't think it's for everybody, but it is here. And of course, this is a renewal. It's deducing into a one. It's new beginnings. It's the potential that's here. It's taking the opportunity. We saw that in the Magician's card, and I just want to show you. But this Emperor here, you know, going for it. And, you know, what does this mean for you? Because it could even be just going exclusive. Talking again, just dating again, talking about the future, or making moves toward that. For some of you, there is energy of family energy, perhaps even children, next level that was already there, or something happened, or maybe even that they were afraid of that. The Empress in reverse and the Page of Pentacles, you know. And now here are Nine of Pentacles, sort of like, almost like, I don't know, it feels like a graduation. Kind of a weird thing to say, but yeah, I mean, it's like the Page of Pentacles energy. It's like moving, being ready. I don't know. Something around that. I still feel like it's a little bit blocked, but for a lot of you, it is just around commitment and next level. It could be that there's other contracts. In any case, this is coming in for that. So is it blending families? Are we talking moving in? Are we talking marriage and children? Are we talking just talking again? The Ten of Cups is here. It's here on the Sixth Cup. This messenger, bringing in the Six of Cups energy, Sun and Scorpio energy. And that's a nostalgic energy. It's also a reunion energy. There is an element of surprise, and there is that gift, which we also saw on the Page of Wands. It's a gift, well, it's a gift. That's not what I want to say. But the communication opening up and apologetic energy, but I do feel like it's more here. And by the way, if you're going from here, no, okay, that's still the Six, of course. Somehow I was, no, yeah, that's the Five. Because I'm feeling that Five of Cups energy, Mars and Scorpio, if you're coming from here. And yeah, I mean, that's an energy of regret and missing you, and also regretting leaving you feeling like that they didn't love you. Because somebody is here with this apology, but they're also here for more, and I need to get more in. This is yours. It's the Four of Wands. Venus and Aries energy, that's your energy, Aries. The Ace of Swords is back. Knight of Swords, King of Pentacles, clarity. Hello. That camera makes me crazy. Aries, I'm not sure where that ended, but all this energy just came out. Strength card, bottom of the deck, and in the middle of that deck before, the Six of Cups came out with the Seven of Cups in reverse. And this doesn't surprise me because these are the commitment issues, but this is coming out of that. So yeah, I do feel like they've been here, which is commitment issues with that. So whether it's next level or there's other involvement, other people, that's been kind of unclear, but I feel like it's also literally, it's clarity here. You already know that, but this is coming out of those issues here. And here's the Six of Cups, which I was also feeling quite strongly in your Ten of Cups today. Look at all the healing energy, and it's dolphins coming together, and this feeling, this soul connection energy is really quite strong. All the butterflies here, the transformational energy, but that's also clarity, you know, dark to light energy. And this is nostalgic energy. It's somebody who's thinking a lot about you and when things were working and when things were easier. But again, there's also a strong connection here today, I feel, to the Five of Cups, the regret. And by the way, a validation again here with the Four of Wands, that if you can see your person at, you could say, a celebratory, some kind of event, then that's probably where this is happening. We saw that coming in with the Queen of Cups and the Three of Cups, communication. Either way, it is reunion energy. It's incoming soulmate energy. So whether it's in person or via message, it's here. And they have been, again, Six of Cups energy and the Emperor is strategic. You know, they've been planning it, thinking about it, and very clearly in this nostalgic energy, thinking of the reunion energy is here, but doing it. You know, sometimes this can be a lot of reminiscing without action. This is both. And it's coming out of their commitment issues here. Look, that Seven of Cups in reverse. And all this energy that came in. The World card and the Wheel of Fortune are both here. So we already knew that the Wheel of Fortune was coming in. And I don't know, I think this flipped over. I'm actually a little bit unsure. Doesn't matter because we already know the communication's coming in, the King of Swords, and we also know that things have been not moving. There's been a lack of communication. Also the Strength card here with the Emperor. So taming the beast energy, you know, their ego, really strong. The courage here connecting with our Emperor, of course, to make this move, which is also really clear. This is an 8. It's an action number. It's connected to some karma. I think this is more than just doing the right thing, but it's somebody who's coming out of that energy. And it's also truth, balance, and renewal. And there's a strong validation, look at this, of your connection, your chemistry together as well. The Strength card, Leo energy, source, of course, connected to the sun, connecting us with the solar plexus chakra, connecting us with power and wisdom. I do. This is what they're doing here. The King of Swords, Knight of Swords, Ace of Swords is back, King of Swords, King of Pentacles. Gemini and Mercury energy. And Gemini, of course, is all about information, studying the truth, receiving information, learning about it, you know, but also putting it back out there. And of course, connecting with Mercury, the ruling planet for Gemini. Also Virgo, of which we saw coming in with the Magician. And that's, you know, the transactional energy, the planet of the mind. We know your other mind and communication is going down, but the planet of communication. And again, oftentimes connected to reading and writing, which is a validation here also in the Six of Wands and our Wheel of Fortune, which has been here already, the energy. Because this is coming here after, you could say kind of after the battle, some of the struggles of what's been going on in the connection, but also your person, look. So the reclusive energy is coming here with the Five of Wands, and that's, you know, that's, we can see here in the Six of Wands that they're getting over this, resolving these issues. So issues around themselves, but whatever else is going on here. Commitment issues really strong that they're getting out of that. So if there's other commitments attached, that's what I wanted to say, then that's something they're resolving. Whether it's people, places, behaviors, whatever. Reclusive is in reverse. That's coming out of no contact, no communication, and or in separation. It's getting out of there. Look at the seasons here. You know, I don't know how long it's been. And by the way, my throat chakra is going nuts. This Emperor energy is kind of hot to trot, wanting to get a move on here. That feeling of getting out of the Hermit and your person just getting that Wheel of Fortune spun has been really strong, and it's validated with our Wheel of Fortune here. And that's what's going on here as well. So the reclusive energy in reverse, it's no longer just kind of a dreamy energy in the Six of Cups of seeing you or talking. You know, it's making it happen. They're clear. It's coming here. They got the clarity, and it's coming here with the information, with the clarity, and overcoming what's been going on in this Five of Wands. Again, some of the obstacles around your person have been their ego. So whatever pride and ego, kind of like power struggles, you could say, but commitment stuff here going on as well. Commitment issues. That's in reverse. It's coming out of that. The Moon is here. The Moon, of course, Pisces, connecting us also with Cancer and Gemini. The revealing energy, the subconscious, what has been hidden. feelings, the truth, intentions, commitment energy. This is communicating. It's opening up. It's it's a really revealing energy. It's around the moon. The emotions. And again, the Wheel of Fortune made its way in here, but the Six of Wands, there's that offer too, and we saw that in here in the Knight of Wands. You could see them holding it, you know, and here it is, and now there's the bow on it, which we also saw in the Page of Wands. So it's like it was one idea, it was one twig, one stick, and had the bow on it. Then it came here to the Knight, and kind of handing it off to the Six of Wands here. Now there's a bow on it. There's the offer. It's quite big. It's incoming energy. Jupiter and Leo energy. Connecting directly here with our Wheel of Fortune, which we know was coming. It's a turning point here. Fate and destiny, controlling what you can, which the Emperor can do, is good at. Letting go of what you can't. So there is an element of timing here. But this is communication. This is the Emperor energy, this divine masculine energy. Again, it's not about gender. King of Swords, King of Pentacles coming here with truth, with apologies, and again, offer. I feel like it's more about having this conversation, again, about where things are going, because they've got this on their mind. It's the Universe card. This is the World card. More Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, and Aquarius energy, and this is the completion energy. And it is your person coming back in, and it is coming together. Again, whether it's just communication or in person as well, or maybe the initial communication leads to in-person energy. Whatever the case, this is a life-changing energy. This is the decision energy that I was feeling, so it's coming in via the World card. Although I'm still connecting with the Lovers card. And around this completion energy, again, can be marriage. We could be talking next level around marriage, children, family energy. Again, maybe it's just going exclusive, moving in, whatever it is, it's here. And getting closer to you, soulmate energy. And we saw that also, of course, in the Magician, manifesting you, soulmate energy, and getting ready to make this move. This is really strong, Aries. It's actually really goosebumpy. I'm always shuffled and ready to go, Oracle, but I just want to move the energy a little. I'm not reading it in reverse. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Angels, and Ancestors. What does Aries need to see, Aho? Oh gosh, look. Yeah, it's the solitude again. Reclusive in reverse, connecting with the Hermit energy, and the feeling that's been really, really strong of getting out of there. Because when you get out of the Hermit, you go to the Wheel of Fortune. You have some clarity, and you take a chance, which is also connecting with the Fool energy. You spin it, and you hope for the best. And that's them communicating. That's sending in, I don't know, whether it's seeing you or sending a message in, that's what that is. And that also came through with the Hermit, the expansive energy, which is the Wheel of Fortune, which we felt, which came. It's getting, and this is more of that Hermit energy. And it's kind of like the third time, the Hermit, reclusive in reverse, and now solitude. The third time, divine number, divine timing. Getting out of this energy, ending this no contact, no communication, and or in separation, right here in the middle of our Six of Wands. This communicative energy, wanting to work this out, having overcome some ego, what else? Something else around the commitment energy, overcoming their issues with commitment. For sure, just what is it? You know, was it next level? Was it somebody who was afraid of that? Was it other choices? Whatever the case is, this Emperor is getting ready to make this move here. And I like this because this is uprighting our High Priestess energy, who has been in reverse, because this is connecting and with the intuitive energy, going where you're led, just knowing what you need to do, you know, the revealing energy. Trusting yourself, your intuition, your gut instincts. These are your guardian angels. Leading your person to make this move and leading you back together. Look, connecting here with the Wheel of Fortune. change. Again, for some of you, there may be dwellings or houses, children, that sort of thing involved. I don't think it's for everybody, but it is here. You know, but that's also the conscious and the subconscious. And we can see here with the moon, look how big it is. It's connecting directly with the moon, that there is a huge reveal here. What has been hidden. Apologetic energy, feelings, true intentions. Higher self has been hidden, I'll tell you that. And that's coming out of that. This is coming in a balanced energy. There's our Ankh on the crown. And we know that the energy has not been balanced, in particular with our Empress in reverse. But again, that's also the two of you and figuring some things out here. Next level, look. As I say that, my guides have a sense of humor. I brought in the Empress. So the Empress is in the upright here now. The Empress has been uprighted. I will let you know, with the Empress here in reverse and the High Priestess in reverse, it could be that there's third party, other divine feminine energy, okay? That can be connecting to romance, but it can also be connecting to other contracts, you could say, like work or money, family or friends that maybe are kind of interfering. So the intuition, uprighting that. Look at the hopeful energy, look at the brain. It's also, you know, it's an energy of balancing and unblocking chakras as well. I am. I feel, I do. I love, I speak, I see, I know. Because they're getting out of all of this conflicting energy and getting ready to make this move here. And again, here's our Empress. Look, transition and listen. So it's both listening to, well, it's connecting here with the High Priestess energy as well. Gut instincts. These are guardian angels. There we see our crow here, raven. I can't really see the tail, but kind of represents something hidden as well. And it's divine messenger. You know, it's connecting here with the listen energy. It's really connecting with the High Priestess energy, the revealing energy, but also it's around communication between the two of you. But this is a lot around that energy, the revealing, the moving forward. The transition energy. It's kind of like Six of Swords energy, Mercury and Aquarius, and that's communication. And look, there's a love letter here. Again, so whether this communication, I'm putting this here with our Ace of Swords who came back and our King of Swords, whether this is in person or apart. The Emperor and the Empress. Looking right at here. The Emperor who's been hiding some things, we know, who's kind of looking off, but who's making some plans. A lot of strategy here with our King of Swords and our King of Pentacles. Movement, timing. Of course, the World card. It's the 3. Divine timing, communication, growth. It's like karmic debts paid, lessons learned, obstacles out of the way, moving forward. Getting out of no contact, no communication, and or in separation and reaching these goals. 10 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. I mean, there's a lot of energy here. King of Pentacles. By the way, again, it's a strong validation if somebody's able to travel. But here you both are. So here's the balanced energy for them to make the move. And here you both are, the counterpart, both here for this. It is this kind of connection. The Six of Cups, we saw that coming in and it validated and came in. When the Emperor and the Empress are, when it's working, it's power couple. When it's not working, it's power couple still. But you're both here for it. You're both here for this. This is, yeah, I mean, it just changed before our eyes as the Empress came in and this energy of the High Priestess uprighting both of them. Taurus energy, by the way, divine feminine energy, of course, also bringing in Libra and Venus, the planet of love. Both, of course, the ruling planet for Libra and Taurus. Around your relationship, wanting to restore harmony. It's love here, of course, strong connection to, connected to the heart chakra, the sacral chakra as well as the High Priestess. Access to all the elements. Water, air, I'm bringing in some love messages. Water, air, earth, and fire. The leader of all 12 signs, you know, and also softening up this Emperor energy here now. So coming in here in an emotionally available way, an open way, being honest, wanting to communicate and open up. I mean, she landed right here with change with this big moon and also the moon card. Looking right at listen for your person, but also around the connection. So give me time already came through, and I don't feel good enough for you. That's interesting. What do you want to say to your Aries? Channeled love messages, messages from their higher self. I am always with you. It was me, not you. Five of Wands, the challenges, the obstacles. What's been going on, you know? Those three are yours. And so are they, and that's it. This is what they've been doing. I'm hiding my true feelings. Things are changing. Things are being revealed. Feelings, humility, apologetic energy, and more. You are my biggest wish. So that's definitely bringing in some star energy. Aquarius, Uranus energy. Like not letting go of the hope for that. Like the wishes still being fulfilled. Also connecting us. Also connecting us to the Nine of Cups. Jupiter and Pisces energy. We have the Ten of Cups here. It's really hard living without you. Right here with solitude. And the Five of Wands, you know, the obstacles. But then it's connected here to those being removed in the World card. You are never far from my mind. Right here in the Moon and intuitive energy here. And the Empress. I love you. So many songs remind me of you. We could have musicians here, but it's obvious somebody's listening to music. My world is dark without you. It's hard living without you. My world is dark without you. Connecting here with the World card and the upright. You know, things moving again. More channeled love messages. Messages from their higher self, Aries. Love notes, the tarot closet. I was stupid. Right here with I am hiding my true feelings. And also, again, there's just, you know, there's healing energy. There's an apology in there. And what else? Proposal energy. Could be a lot of things. Could be something really big, next level here. We could be talking marriage. That is here. But, you know, what is that? Is it for you? It's really what it is for you. Is it marriage? Is it moving in? Are we talking family and building a family energy? It's talking again. I want to be honest. This has been really strong. I'm putting this here with our Knight of Swords, Ace of Swords, and King of Swords. And here with the transitional energy, which is Aquarius and Mercury, which is, you know, look at this communication. It's the communication moving again. I miss you too. So somebody sent an I miss you down. Was that you or is that them? No one compares to you. You are never far from my mind. I'm going to look at those in a moment. I was stupid. You are my biggest wish. Connecting here with the Seven of Cups in reverse. Getting out of the commitment issues, the clarity that they have now. You know, it's like holding a mirror up here. Whatever they were telling themselves, if there were other connections, whatever, just commitment issues. I was stupid. You are my biggest wish. Connecting again with coming out of those issues, commitment issues. You mean a lot to me. Give me time. It's where it is in the Wheel of Fortune. These two are connected. There is so much left unsaid. Knight of Swords, and they know, Ace of Swords, King of Swords. communication. It's really time here. We are soulmates. So how they're seeing this, and I love you, coming here with the World card, which is more soulmate energy, so a strong validation. I love you. I love you. Right here with We Are Soulmates. I write letters. I never send. There's one right there. Of course, it's probably not for everybody that it's a handwritten message, you know, but it could be. But it could also, of course, be social media, SMS, email, or just even in their head, you know. It was me, not you. That's twice. It was me, not you. Well, that's a strong validation. I wish you were mine. Look at the Strength card. Looking right up here at the sun. There's the moon, of course. The subconscious, the conscious. Here's the rabbit, the hare, the turtle, and the hare. Oh my gosh, yeah. The turtle, of course. Kind of much slower pace. Connecting with our rabbit, new beginnings, fertility. There's our messenger, there's our little bird. And the lion looking up here at the sun, which is, of course, a happy outcome, you know. It's connecting here, right here with the Six of Cups too. There is a dreamy energy here, but again, there's also the movement. You are my destiny. That's the Wheel of Fortune here. A lot of the realizations that they've come to as well. That's been really clear. I wish we could be together. You are my biggest wish. I love you. And that's the energy that was coming in here. I wish you were mine. Your last channeled love message from their higher self, Aries. We are meant to be. Beautiful Aries, give me time. You are my destiny is where this is going. You are never far from my mind. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. It's been my honor channeling for you as always. I would be so grateful if you took the time to like today's video and subscribe to the Tarot Closet if you have not. Thank you so very much, Aries. I'm sending you love and light, hoping for the best outcome for you, and looking forward to seeing you at another love reading.